Hundreds of urban gardens have sprung up on the streets of Detroit over the past few years, and because of the staggering success, the movement is beginning to branch out to smaller communities who share in their economic struggles. Marquette County was selected by the national organization Achieve to receive funding to get a similar project started. As ABC 10's Rick Tarsitano reports, the project found roots at Marquette's Alternative High School.
Yes, they're growing and growing, and then you can eat it, but not until it turns red. Así está rojo.
It's an exciting enterprise, watching something grow out of nothing, especially when you finally get to share the taste of success with the community who helped bring your dream to life.
So a group of friends and I came up with this question: if you had $1 million to give to your community, what would you do? And we all kind of simultaneously thought we would start a community garden. We realized we didn't need $1 million to do that.
So Mariah and her friends devised a plan to form a community gardening initiative called MQT Growth.
We found this hoop house as a pilot project, so we created a partnership with the Alternative High School and Marquette Growth to grow food.
It was a perfect match 3 years in the making for Marquette Alternative High School, as they had been sitting on a grant since 2010. The Marquette Food Co-op and the Marquette County Health Department applied for state funding to provide 3 hoop houses to schools in the UP. One of them is here at Marquette Alternative High School, but that was just for the parts. The actual structure was forged out of the effort of volunteers, students, and members of MQT Growth.
It just kind of sat idle. We didn't have the time or the manpower to put into it. And then Marquette Growth came to the forefront with some ideas and kind of took the reins.
They partnered with kids of all ages, showing them the ins and outs of gardening.
The kids were involved from day one, building the beds, bringing in compost and soil. And now Mariah with Marquette Growth is working to come into the cooking classes and incorporate food into the curriculum and sustainable food growth and healthy life choices.
They're hard tomatoes, but we're not going to pick them.
How do we get the students involved or enthusiastic about growing food? And we decided it was through their stomachs. Food sustainability is important because we all eat, but none of us really grow food. So it is really important for food production and agriculture to be a part of education. It's sort of like a grassroots movement, and it's inherent knowledge that we all sort of have and need to have as a survival skill. So learning how to grow food is just one more step you can take towards independence from a bigger system. We're at the end of all the trucking routes. So what happens if gas prices get too high or truckers go on strike? This is sort of a step to take towards food sovereignty.
But it's not just for kids. They're taking their shoestring budget to the neighborhood, asking for help tending to the garden, cropping up donations, and finding new sites for even more community garden hoop houses that can stay in commission for up to 9 months thanks to their climate-controlled design. Because in the end,
food just tastes better when you grow it yourself.
For ABC 10 and CW5, I'm Rick Tarsitano.